Taurus, you have an unexpected gift coming your way in the form of a relationship, a friend, a partnership, someone that will be willing to change the narrative. Whatever's going on, okay? I can't quite see what's going on, but that is the channel message that I got for you. You have a partnership, a relationship, companionship of some sort that's coming into your life. And you guys will both have a mutual respect with a mutual goal, a common denominator that will be beneficial to both of you. It's going to help you develop some type of skill, craft. It's going to help you develop understanding about yourself, the world around you, and it's going to help change your perspective and the way you feel about relationships, partnerships, just anyone to trust outside of yourself. So just know that there is still hope. All hope is not lost. And to prove it to you, a good person is coming into your life. Okay? And it's already here. I don't feel like it's around the corner. I don't feel like it's down the line. I feel like it's like an anointing. It's already over you. It's already surrounding you. It's already around you. And all you have to do is accept it. All you have to do is embrace it. Just knowing that somebody was willing to take a chance and be generous. Someone was willing to give to you after experiencing a lifestyle or a lifelong journey of not getting anything reciprocated to you. Even if it's just compassion. I feel like for the majority of you, it has a lot to do with compassion, humility, right? Where's your humanity? Where's your humility? The way you show up for people, your consistency just wasn't reciprocated. So confirm it for those that resonate with that. Today's message is specifically for someone that has a lot of duty and a lot of responsibility. You take on extra burdens than you have to. You typically just accept whatever fate comes with it, because it's like, these are the cards that I was dealt. So instead of crying about it, instead of waddling over it, I'm just going to make magic with what I have. I'm just going to do the best with what I have. And that's it. Okay, so you don't ask for much, even though you can pray about it, even though you can really ask God about it. God will show up for you. You just refuse to ask for more than what you need. And so, since you're not the asking type, God, Spirit, Source is going to bring it to you. You don't have to ask for this one. It's like, I'm going to do it for you. I don't want you to have to ask. I don't want you to have to ask me. Because it seems like that's been a way that people have been trying to control you your whole life. It's like, oh, I'm going to make you bend. I'm going to make you come ask me. I'm going to make you come beg me. And so whoever this person is, they're not going to ask you. They're not going to force you to come ask them. They're just going to show up consistently. And that's what's going to separate this person from everyone else. And you're going to, you may ask yourself, like, why is this person being so good to me? Because you don't ask for it. Okay. And the truth of the matter is, like I said, this is God send. All right. This person doesn't need you to bend over backwards. They don't need to like you. They don't need to be in a relationship with you. They don't need none of those things. This person just gonna love you unconditionally, like a friend, like a partner, like a lover would, like every version of a relationship that you didn't get to experience. This person is going to play every role. I don't know how. I don't ask questions. When God says something gonna happen, I just be like, bet. Because when I'm going to speak from my own testimony. Anytime I've ever tried to make sense of why me, or believe that something is impossible. Because I've had my moments, you know what I'm saying? My skepticism, being a skeptic, was a big one for me. Okay, so for it to show up in my own life, right? For me, it was easier showing up for everyone else than it was showing up for myself. I always put myself on the back burner, and so many of y'all can resonate, right? That's Taurus energy, but it shocked the fuck out of me when other people would show up for me, because I didn't expect it, and so it felt foreign. You see what I'm saying? It felt like, what do I say? What do I do? How do I respond? And just, you don't have to. Okay? It's okay. You do not have to. And so I feel like that was something that I needed to share. You know? So let's see. Let's get these oracles and see what do you need to know for today, Taurus? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Or what do you need? What would you do for a Klondike bar? So someone is going to treat you like they're equal. Fair. Something about fair and equal. This is a prediction. You aren't manifesting this. This is a part of your destiny. These are in your cards. Okay. And it's going to feel like a coincidence, but it's no coincidence. It's a part of your divine plan. It's a part of your life cycle. Okay. Your life journey was designed to work really hard for majority of your life and constantly have to live paycheck to paycheck, exert all your resources, be extremely generous even when you feel like you're tired of being generous. Share. And at some point on your journey, you would feel like you're ready to let go of people, places, and things that doesn't align with you, and your personal vow to abstain from connecting with anything, habits, patterns, or whatever, repetitive cycles. There will come a point where those energies would feel you slipping away, and they would feel you breaking that pattern, breaking that habit, breaking that cord, and then they're supposed to come back into your life and attempt to reconcile with you. And they're doing that right when it's fated for you to align with a soulmate, a counterpart, a partner. So here we are. I feel like this story is about to get real juicy. So that will bring you to this full circle moment where you're faced with a choice. One person will be faced to go after that connection and not let someone beat them to the punch. And the other one will be faced with not settling. After doing all that work, not settling. So it's supposed to be like a full circle moment because it feels like you've done this before. Maybe not with this person. Maybe it was with a different person. At some point, you may have found yourself re-healing from old relationships, and maybe at some point those past connections where it was like, damn, it was that one lover or that one relationship where I didn't say something, I didn't speak on it, I didn't tell them how I felt, and I missed my opportunity. So if something like that was like a missed opportunity, it was meant to happen that way. So let's say later on you're like single, you know what I'm saying, available, but maybe that past connection, it wasn't able to come back around, you know? But then you meet someone new, and it feels familiar, but it's not familiar the way you think. It's like familiar where I remember when I was faced with this same opportunity to go after what I wanted for one person. And then for the other person, it's like, I remember this opportunity when I was faced with my life circumstances and believing that I couldn't do it by myself or I couldn't do it on my own. And this was my moment to do it. And so that full circle moment for both of you, it's different. I am seeing that. So if you were given a second chance to do it differently, even with a new person, maybe it's not with the old person from your past or your childhood that you once loved. Maybe it's a brand new person and you're faced with that same crossroads. If you had an opportunity to be faced with that same crossroads, would you make the same decision or would you change it? That's the question here. So let me know in the comment section. Would you change it or would you keep it the same? This seems like you're being given a gift to change something or to do something differently. I told you. That's that transformation. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't figure out where the camera was. That's that transformation I'm talking about. Resilience. That's you. Resilience. Let's get one more. Energy power line. If we listen to each other's heart, find we're never too far apart, and maybe love is the reason why. First, seeing it eye to eye. All right, Tevin Campbell could mean a lot to you. All I see here is a second chance, an opportunity to do things differently. If you had an opportunity to do things differently, what would you do? What would you do if the son was at home, crying on the floor, because he's hungry, and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, because his daddy gone somewhere in and out of job now, something. But for me, this is what I call life. Okay, so it may have been very difficult to be patient because the vast universe, that's not the reality that you had to live. This is what you call life. You have to suck it up and make sacrifices. Maybe you don't want to make, but you've had to make it because it's like some of y'all, you had to deal with the same person you don't want to fucking have to deal with. Damn. So I get it. I think the name of that one is City High. Dang. There's a lot of, it's not, I wouldn't say it's regret here. Um, I'm picking up, like, I am picking up like a lot of energy that let go. There are a lot of energies that felt like they were pruning you out of their life. They were cutting you off. Maybe because you didn't want to participate in the flirt game, or you didn't want to participate. You have a lot of people that aren't over you. But when they let you go, it was a retaliation. You have dealt with a lot of situations, whoever you are, with retaliation. Like, I'm gonna prove a liar out of you. People that pretend like they appreciated you, pretend like they gave you the world, but they gave you crumbs. Left you at the bottom of the barrel over and over and over again to teach you a lesson. Every time you try to change your habits, breaking addictions, breaking patterns, you have been chastised over and over and over again. And it's all connected to your worth and treating you as if you don't deserve better, because you believe that you can change your fate. You believe that you can change your circumstances. And so you taking your power back from a lot of people has made you very attractive. Very attractive. And I feel like there are people that feel like they can't get over you because they didn't see the diamond in the rough. You are unbreakable. You're like a diamond. When people try to consume you, they end up killing themselves or evoking their own transformation, right? Imagine trying to swallow a diamond. You are a diamond. Even in its roughest form, uncut form, trying to swallow you whole and be a predator and consume you, you would end up cutting their whole throats, ripping their stomach to shreds before they would even have enough time to even realize that they're dying, they're killing themselves. But they're grieving not having a commitment with you or a relationship with you. Ten of Pentacles. They're very disappointed. This person is very disappointed. They're unhealed. They're not someone is not okay. They want you back. I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody was punishing you. And someone felt like giving you bad news was gonna trigger you. Someone be trying to provoke you. Okay? There's an energy that's always trying to provoke you. See how she's looking? Like, hold on. I kept trying to focus. She's looking like, you on that shit again, huh? You're on that shit again, aren't you? Yeah, they on that shit again. They on that shit again. So you're abusing their power. This is someone that's abusing their power and then lying like they're not abusing their power. But this person had a secret intention. Someone here gave you bad information. They felt like they wanted to transform the situation to bring you back to their dimension. This is like, I want to bring you back to this dimension with me, to this level with me. I don't want you to quit these bad habits. I don't want you to quit these patterns. I want you to keep these patterns of trauma, these patterns of abuse, and I want to wield them over you like a power force. And so making you feel like someone will never learn their lessons, someone will never change. And this is the products of your choices, was a direct intention to emotionally trigger you into hitting rock bottom. So somebody wanted you to go back to some type of pattern to make you hit rock bottom. Yeah, like, you know what? What's the point? I tried to change my life. It didn't work. Look at the consequences. And it was supposed to make you look in the mirror with disdain towards yourself. Okay? To make you fall from grace and hit the face first. And someone wanted to use your awareness of bad news as a catalyst to make you fall. Like, but it's like instead of falling flat on your face, you fell on your knees and you surrendered. You forgave. You let go. It's like, I'm not the moon energy. Yeah, you may be in your feelings about it, but it's like, I don't know what your plans are, God, but if this is what's going to happen, I surrender. You just surrendered. Like, I cannot take on this by myself. And someone is pissed. They're pissed because they wanted you to take something on by yourself to teach you a lesson. 4 of Wands. Drama. Someone was working overtime to manifest bad news into your life. Okay. And with this falling over transformation, the Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Moon, this is someone that could have been going to someone to do spiritual work, getting advice, or this could be just playing old tricks. Okay, with the Emperor in reverse. Working overtime, work against your finances, your stability, your home. Someone was busy. Very, 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 very busy. The Hierophant. So someone's lying about committing. Someone here is lying about wanting to do the right thing. Someone here is lying. Like if someone said like I made a vow or I committed to never fuck with you again or to never do this or never do that. It's a cap. It's all a cap. The truth is this person is committed. They're always committed to their first goal. Plan B is always their first option. Plan B or C ain't never their first option. It's never going to be. They're always going to resort to option A. You're somebody's first option. And you make them feel like a failure. High Priestess in reverse. Someone's objective is to bring drama into your life. And with the High Priestess in reverse, this is to make you feel unsure about your own intuition. Somebody may be wanting to use like family, or they want other people to be involved. Using the moon energy is an illusion. And the closer you look, or the closer you try to understand this person, you forget the whole trick that they're playing. So someone's trying to. Told you, this person goes regularly. They keep up regularly. This person's gonna. This is somebody that they want community support. They want a scandal. So they can pretend like they wanted it to be a secret. What the fuck is this person up to? Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Pentacles. This is somebody's method of getting back with you. I said drama. They want you to hold them accountable. It's like, yeah, hold me accountable. Why are they so hell bent on making you hold them accountable? They want to fight with you. They want to argue with you. Why are they so hell bent? They want you to hold them accountable. Oh, they want you to hold them accountable so they can say, this is why I stay away from you. This is why I don't fuck with you. Because you doing this and you doing that. Because right now, based off of, this is someone that needs a reason to be able to walk away from something. They need a reason. Why do they need a reason to walk away from something? Why don't they just walk away? Justice. Oh, they have to justify their reason for leaving someone else. Why do they need to justify that? The Empress in reverse. Either this person has like children somewhere else, or they have like they've been playing house with someone. Okay, the Empress in reverse is saying that someone here is very like emotionally already unstable, and they feel like they already have suspicions of this person doing this. And if they just walk away, this is someone that's been saying, I already know you're going to leave me. I already know you're not going to want to be with me. I already know. Like, and the Empress in reverse is telling this person their fears already. Like, I already know you're going to leave me. I already know, like, you don't want this. And this person's like, I do want this. I do want to be with you. It's like some type of bad news that they got. And the bad news that they got may be involving like a new child or a child of some sort. Or maybe they put on a facade and portray themselves to be this stand-up person that they're not on a regular basis. And so they have to maintain this facade. So the only way they're able to maintain this facade is if they stick it out no matter what. So they have to manifest some type of horrible worst case scenario that forces life circumstances, forces them to say, hey, I wanted to stay around, but this person is to blame. Somebody wants to put the blame on you. So they can say, you're the blame and you're the reason why I can't show up for this person. But the truth of the matter is they want to walk away. They don't want to be with someone because they trying to get back with you. You understand? But if they get back with you, they don't want you feeling like you deserve to be treated better than the way you used to be treated. So they want you to remain like the person you used to be so they can keep dogging you out the way they used to dog you out. All right. So this hopeful energy, it makes them lose sleep at night. They losing sleep at night at the possibility that somebody else may have you mentally the way they used to have you. Somebody feels like you are out here lying and you are entertaining someone else. And so they're trying to jump ship. But technically, with as much as you may not even be around this person or involved with this person, there's no reason why they can portray you to be a certain type of way. Okay? Three of Pentacles. This person is hoping that their foolish behavior forces you to reach out to government assistance or reach out to this department or that department or like expose them. Because then they can say, oh, my finances. This is type of energy where a person would deliberately get themselves evicted, right? Where they have to go to court. Where they'll get themselves into trouble on purpose. So like people will have to deal with them. Damn. What's going on with this Empress in reverse? Oh, damn. The devil. This is the guilt tripping tactic. So this Empress in reverse is using a guilt tripping tactic on this person. Not because they really want to be with this person, but because they don't want this person with you. But the Empress in reverse, they want this person to get over you. And they feel like the only way to make this person get over you is to guilt trip them by something else. Yeah, so they will like give up this duty, like this belief that it's your responsibility. It's their responsibility or something like that. This person don't even believe that it's their responsibility. They hate rejection. This person hates rejection. They have a bruised ego. And the person that they're with hate rejection too. And so they guilt trip people, the people that they're with, into like abandoning them. So yeah, this is outside my tax bracket, y'all. We're going to leave this there. Ooh. Okay, clear this energy. I felt like my mama when I did that. That's her favorite. Like the older you get, don't you feel like the older you get, you start finding yourself doing everything your parents used to do? Yeah. So I gotta embrace it. I am my mother's child. I gotta embrace it, y'all. So this is all. There's some plots going on, and I feel like Spirit is keeping you abreast. It's keeping you ahead of the game, but also letting you know when you the closer you look at what's going on, understand it's because a lot is happening behind the scenes. Okay, I love you guys, Taurus. I'll see you in the next one. To the news.